Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Victory at Sea, episode number 6. I feel like I'm getting in more of a rhythm as the series goes on. In fact, I'm already secretly looking forward to the next campaign, probably as the Japanese, because I know I already mentioned it, but I was not confident that this series would start off well, but probably just because it happened to launch around New Year's Eve. There's been a very, very positive response to it so far. I'm happy to see, because I really think this is a great game. Get beyond the bugs, all the decisions we've had to make are wonderful decisions that these fleet admirals, rear admirals would have had to have made. So, anyways, let's get to the meat of this episode, which is the torpedo dive bombing run. Just the only other thing really going on is we have these two light cruisers approaching Komodorsky. That's it. Basically, those are the only two things we have going on, and we're just continually ferrying resupplying and launching again the dive bombers. I wonder if I do this, if they will I think they will automatically be launched. So I can just do that, and they'll automatically get there. So I don't have to micromanage that. Let's get to the task at hand, though. However, this massive slaughter of torpedo bombers, I'm calling it now. I kind of doubt, unfortunately, that these guys are going to be very effective, or as effective as I want them to be. Not that we won't give it the old college try anyway. So how do I want to do this? I think what I will do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to split these into two groups of 6 total torpedo bombers. We're going to send 2. Actually, we might need. No, you know what? We're going in as one group on 1. We're just going for the Aoba herself. And I did confirm offline, I just really checked. Yes, these are 8-inch guns, so exactly a match for the Louisville. We might as well come in on this angle as we're, dropping down to the floor. I'm doing this because I really need to sink at least one cruiser in this run. And I want to see, also this is like a test, this is our first real combat run with the torpedo bombers, not against convoys. I'm still incredulous at how many losses we took against those convoys, and we're easily going to hit the deck before, oh wow, so these obviously have some kind of anti-aircraft. We're taking losses already, and that means that I'm even happier for my decision not to split these guys up. They're getting to the floor just in time. Okay, now we wait, we launch. Launch, god damn it, launch! Okay, let's go one by one. They launched. Oh, it's because of the formation. They launched. It's the combat box formation which is killing me here. Okay, did anybody not launch to... you guys didn't, but you're dropping down to the floor. You're not dropping down to the floor. Please drop down to the floor. I think that's going to be enough. I'll just launch some this way with this guy. He's obviously... Well, I mean, I guess we'll just launch him this way. Okay, good. Now, everyone. I assume we're completely out. Just make your way this way at gaining altitude. Okay, please. Everyone, immediately get out of there. And that is looking good. So this is how a torpedo run should go. It looks like we killed her on the first actual hit. I don't know how she's still even launching anti-aircraft stuff at us. Wow. How is she still launching anti-aircraft? The torpedoes are going through the ship at this point. But pretty catastrophic losses, unfortunately, you can see. We've lost a lot. So we will not be making a return torpedo bomber run. In fact, they're still getting crushed. I don't know why they're also not gaining altitude. Maybe they were just this slow to gain altitude. But mission accomplished in some sense. I mean, only in the sense that, hey, we wanted to at least sink one, and we did. Okay, so that's the good news is we sank one. The bad news is again they've confirmed that the torpedo bomber losses in this game are just something extraordinary. Now at the same time, I mean, let's be fair. Let's think about this from a fair perspective. I got very close before I launched my torpedoes. I'm just thinking of like the Battle of Coral Sea. It's just the most recent one I studied, so the one I have most on my mind is you had torpedo bombers, coming in, on both sides. This is June 1942. On both sides, the Japanese and the American side, you had the bombers coming in and taking very few losses on target. Like, let's say 40 aircraft went in, you'd suffer like a loss of like 8. And we're going in with, 12 total, and we come back with 4. Now, there's something to be said about, I think there's something to be said about going in with bigger numbers and launching from further away. Maybe we also would suffer less losses because we really committed, just really committed to getting the kill. And hey, it worked, right? So we got the kill. But, the bad news is we lost a lot of dive bombers on the way, so it looks like they're going to go ahead and return. Good, so they're going back. All right, and then as soon as these dive bombers come back, we'll do the same thing. Any of my returning dive bombers, torpedo bombers, will probably be equipped with bombs from here on in. We know they won't get close enough to do another run with torpedoes. They will easily be eaten up before we get to that point. So as soon as they get back, and it looks like they're in good shape to make it back, I believe that this is the distance you can go. Yeah, actually, I don't know what this... I think this means half of your existing fuel supply. So the lowest one here is this one. It's almost half. So I think this green circle is how far you can fly and return to where you are. So I think the maximum range is double whatever you're seeing here. So these guys are in great shape. And that makes sense because we're not even down to half of our fuel tank. And this was the limit of the green circle. So it's good to think of it that way. Okay, so let's get these dive bombers. Let's just go manually to them. What the hell happened here? You have orders to land. Good. Okay, go back to these guys. Now, go to them. Good. And you guys are preparing to engage. Which way are you guys going? You should be going this way. There you go. And let's have you move that way. Actually, I want you to kind of move this way. And what the hell? They were in the water for a moment there. I have no idea what the hell's going on. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, let's give individual orders. Okay, move. I don't know what the hell's going on here. This is super buggy. Again, this is always what kills me about this game. It's so damn buggy. Okay, they were red because I guess they were falling into the sea. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go back to these guys. What the fudge is going on? These stupid bugs. I don't understand this at all. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, look, just go here. I'm gonna pretend that everything is fine. You guys return. Like, what are you doing? God, son of a... Okay, we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna recall all flights, and then I'm gonna take this flight. It's gonna be recalled, and I'm gonna manually not recall it. Good. And please, if you can, climb, climb, climb. No idea what was going on there. They're gaining altitude. I don't know what was going on. It's bugged, but looks like it's better. Let's hope. Please. Are they changing course? Looks like they're changing course. I'd actually like to go to these guys in person, but I'm afraid that if I go back into the tactical view, we're going to have a horrible time of it. They're going to drop into the ocean again. How are we doing here? Did these guys automatically launch? They did not. Do that ourselves then. I thought that that would work. But that's okay. Well, I mean, if they're not launching, then it doesn't matter if that button is selected or not, so I'll leave it on. I'm not sure the B-17 is going to get there in time to actually do some damage, but at least she'll be there possibly after they assault the port. Okay. Speed up time a little bit while everyone goes to their target. A lot of fighters returning. I hope that we're not losing. So we have three flights of torpedo bombers are down and very few are left. We actually left, I didn't even know this, I left one of the torpedo bombers at home. Well, they're all getting bombs after this. They're going to do level bombing from here on in. And I'll probably use them as level bombers against Marshall Islands. Still, the idea will be to let the Louisville gun down the AA guns and then let the conserve for the rest of her ammunition by using bombs from there. These guys are supposedly up to 4,000 feet. Let's see if this is... Okay, it looks like it worked. Hooray! And they all are good. This is fantastic. That's actually working. Zoom in and see what we actually have here. Start designating targets. Cargo ship, cargo ship. I mean, we know what we want to do. We want to get the oil tanker, and there she is on the far side. I'm probably going to put 3 against her. I can use the damage, any damage ones. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. Gonna break off. You guys will get to 3,700, and you'll move here. Looks good. And then I'll probably just take 2 others. The main thing is just to get rid of that 1 oil tanker. And I could just sink any other 2 cargo ships. We probably should sink ones like this one and this one that are on the same side, so we're eliminating a whole side of defense. That way they can't focus fire. Like if we attack over here and over here, every ship on this side can focus on this, and every ship on the other side can focus on the other group of dive bombers. So let's give them plenty of targets to engage. So probably engage, yeah, the lead, and we'll engage that one. I actually want you guys to kind of fly and give everyone else time. We can dive bomb from a higher height, which will kind of increase the amount of time we're giving the other ones to reach their targets, just because we have to dive for longer. I hope nothing else is going on while we're doing this. Okay, you guys are still flying there. That's good. You guys are still flying there. It's good. These guys are pretty much synced, and I think that the last group of 2 can begin to make its run now. Looks good. Speed up a little bit of time. Okay. Start assigning targets. Here we go. I almost don't want to look, but we're into it now. Let's watch the group going after the tanker, the one that I really most hope gets destroyed. Hey, we sent 3 flights. This should be a kill. In we go. How's everyone else? Yeah, just about synchronized. And we will pause. I will pause, I should say. When these guys complete their runs, I'm going to pause and give them orders specifically so they don't return back into the flight of the other anti-aircraft guns. Okay, so move this way. Actually, yeah, that's a good path for movement, maybe even just this way. Assuming that this thing is sunk. Okay, your guys are next. 1, 2, 3. Good. And the third one is a little bit less, but it looks like we got 1 kill. And the last one's... Oh, we need you guys to increase your height. No, really. I'm not just kidding about this. I really want you to increase your height. These guys are already climbing. Good. Are they climbing? Yeah, they're climbing. Good. And the last group. 1, 2. Okay, good. Move this way even. Again climbing. Got him. Good. And so far, no losses. This is the best part about this. It was a real risk to come in here and do this, but I believe our tactics of hitting the outskirts and hitting all on the same side, so we're probably dividing any anti-aircraft fire that is happening. I think this was incredibly successful as a run. We'll link everyone back up into the same squadron now. Get them all to move together. Get there. Get them up. Keep climbing. And we'll give them orders to land. Fantastic. Well, okay, not orders to land. How about quite yet? Move around. Move around these guys first. Very good. Let's look and see how everything else is going, since that was a very successful little mission. Got rid of exactly what I wanted, that oil tanker. Okay, these guys are still down to 2 cruisers. Our light bombers aren't getting the job done. They're probably only hitting with like 1 bomb out of 3 every time, because I think that unless we're just... Sometimes you can get critical hits, sometimes not, and I think that I don't know, something about this is not going quite the way I was hoping. Let's get these guys to land now. We can actually just do recall all flights from this, and that should work. We shouldn't lose any of those. So 20 of dive bombers go out, 20 dive bombers coming back. The ideal run, exactly what I would expect against a convoy. That's what I was expecting the first time, even with my torpedo bombers. I was a little shocked to see the results. Okay, so getting that guy back out, just constant barrage. These guys are coming back, and this is a dangerous little game we're playing here. Gonna move these guys west. Fleeing those cruisers directly now. And we'll need these dive bombers to come back in a hurry. We have no time left. There's no other oil tankers out there. We're cutting it close. I have a feeling we're gonna be okay. Are you already back? Go do it again. Come on, sink a damn ship. The B-17's almost there. For crying out loud. Okay, so keep doing this. The cargo ships are actually kind of going the wrong way. Okay, they're back on course now. Fair enough. Get these guys landed and immediately take them off again. We have 2, 2, and 3. That's 7. So we can get 2 per. Yeah, it'd be exactly the same formation. 2 groups of full, so 2 groups of 6, and 1 group of 8. Don't know what happened there. Okay, keep going. Let's go over here, see how this is going. Still, hey, they've done more damage, but there's still down, still 2 light cruisers left. We'll keep that guy highlighted. What? Whoa. What's going on here? Okay, let's do this. Recall all flights. Somebody's not coming home right now. just have to see who this is. Okay, they're all here now? You guys are all here? Okay, that was a bug on the screen. Good. Good to know. There's no dot there anymore. Very good. Again, just ignore this for the time being, hoping that ignoring her makes everything better. Go over here while they are collected. If I don't look, if I close my eyes and just pretend everything's okay, everything's okay. You know, we can abstract. I have a great way of doing this. The one Louisville spotter that we lost, we can abstract that as a normal, like, just the normal run-of-the-mill accident while landing, which, you know, those definitely happened. Okay, we're getting them all back. Oh, she's up again. She's on her own. She's doing it on her own now. Hooray! I would like to kind of control this one for a little bit first. Man, those cruisers are closing fast. And we have our dive bombers back, so here we go. Alright, scramble all dive bombers. This is it. This is the only chance we're going to get. Launch. Now, I'm also going to equip my Devastators with bombs. Okay, it actually says I can't even do that with the other two. So we have 2 Devastators as backups. Woo! It's cutting it close. I would still like to see this going on, but you know what? Frankly, I guess it's just not as important. Komodorski, I mean, even if the whole place gets raided, it's not a carrier. Let's not worry about it too much. This is mission critical. I mean, we're right at the edge. We can't even be distracted by those torpedo boats. Okay, come on, get out, get out, get out, get out. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Scramble them, scramble the dive bombers. May have been biting off more than we could chew. This very ambitious raid on the oil tanker. And they're away. Okay, move. Group up. We're getting into formation. Next thing is... Okay, let's pause real fast and see what this is. Task Force 23. Oh, they're back. Okay, they have been repaired. Very good. And they're, you know, set to the correct smiley face. Crew management option to keep morale high. Good. So we could actually merge them back with Task Force 1 if we wanted. Oh, actually, the Pennsylvania is ready to go. I think we'll wait for something else. Man, this is crazy. We could really use these cruisers now. In fact, we could use anything. Even Carrier Task Force Able, if she was in position. I was going to say able, but hey, no puns here. This is serious. This is getting really serious. So let's swap over to our dive bombers here. And before I do that, I did want to see this guy. He already completed his mission. 1 light cruiser. Hooray. That's actually fantastic. Okay, so that's really mission accomplished. I'm pretty sure we can take out the rest with our coastal guns. So yes, this is mission critical. Whew. Alright, here we go. Unpause. Let's get going. Start climbing. Yep, so it's going to be group of 2, group of 2, and group of 3. There we go. Alright, we're ready. I'm not sure if we will destroy them, but hopefully we do enough damage to divert them away from the carriers. Alright, so I think we go Group of 3 is in the middle, so that will go for the middle one. Group of 2, this is Charlie, is in the front, so they'll go for the third one. And Dog is the furthest, so she'll go for the front one. Get her to climb a little bit more as well, just to buy a little bit more time in the dive, because she'll probably be diving first. And we're breaking off. Everyone knows their targets. Good luck. Looks like we're going to sink pretty well. Begin our dive at just about the same time. Dog is nosing over a little early. This will be a cascade. AA fire is coming in. Dog bombs away. Got a hit. Good. Baker bombs away. Alright, Charlie bombs away. And we have a complete destruction. Okay, fantastic. Climb, 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 climb. Let me pause. Climb. You guys have to climb. Move away. So, aftermath is 1 is down and 2 are very heavily damaged. This is a mission success. Only goal now is to get these guys out of here with minimum losses to the return fire. And that's not something to sneeze about. I will be shocked if we don't lose several planes. But hopefully the damage that they're taking is hindering their anti-aircraft fire as well. And climb, please climb. Okay, let's see if we lose anybody. So far, nobody, which is just shocking to me. We're getting away. We're getting away. Oh my gosh. Well, this is an amazing success. Huge success story. Wow. Amazing. Okay, so very lucky. We definitely they did their job. Recall all flights again. The torpedo boats look like they're moving towards us. I'm not too worried about that. Now that these cruisers have actually redirected to Marshall Islands, where they're probably intending to repair, we're not going to give them that chance. We definitely are going to stop them before they get there. Now, actually, our level bomber is approaching, so this will be fun to watch, I think. Way too high, though. Bring it down to 4,000 if you can. And I would prefer to run something like parallel. Yeah, parallel to her. Not the angle should be. It should be not exactly parallel to her, so you can kind of cross and give your bombs a little. If you're off on your parallel line even slightly, all your bombs miss. So the idea is to just. Give a small angle, but the less angle you have, the more close to parallel you are, the more bombs which can get on target. We actually don't even need that many bombs on target, really. We're probably okay even if we get 1 or 2, just to slow her down. In fact, if we're really unlucky, we might do enough damage that she can still get away. Although do I see Dauntless coming back out? Yeah, we have a Dauntless coming back out, so that'll probably finish her off. And this is the air power. This is why you can't just send lone ships in without fighter protection, unless they have like incredible amounts of anti-aircraft. You really risk coming next to a port, suffering from heavy AA fire. That's also true for the aircraft, but suffering from heavy aircraft fire bombings. It happens even when these ships are in their port, so of course it happens when you're out of port. Bombs away. It's got 4,000 meters to drop. Over 10,000 feet to go. There they come. Are they looking good? Well, it's got the angle that I wanted. I think we're going to get a kill here. Oh, just missed with all of them. Okay, well, maybe I should have come in with more of a perpendicular strike. That's my fault. This thing is returning good. Okay, well, good luck still. We should still micromanage this. Make sure all those flights are returning. They are heading back, yeah. So we're okay. We can actually head south since that's away from them. If I can, I want my dive bombers to go back, and we just got to drop a lot of bombs. We got a lot of bombs I want to drop. Priority target, definitely these cruisers, though. We do not want them to get into port. I don't know if you can bomb ships in port. I guess you should be able to. I've never done it before. And that's actually a really cool thing I really hope is in the game. So 418 war bonds, I'm pretty sure that that's an increase due to our recent efforts against the convoys and against the enemy ships. We'll take it. Yeah, we'll definitely take it. I'm a little worried about making atolls. This is like coming out of the blue, but we haven't been over there in a long time, and I just feel like a fleet could be sneaking up on her. We just have no fleets in position to counter anything. So, let's do another ASW patrol. This is kind of close to Johnston Island, so probably not necessary, but it's also kind of the area where I would most expect them to come from. Let's do something like this. One just down here, just in case. Still think this is a good line to check. Where was our first one? Oh, they're still taking off. No, there. There. Okay, so we want to go above this one for the next one. Here. I'm giving them a little bit of a cushion. And then something like this. This is a very tight sweep, but I think it's okay. And one like right here. Again, it's a tight sweep, but it should give us good information. And Johnston Island, I guess this is the next thing I want to do. There's two things I could do. I could wait for the 1,000 to upgrade Johnston, which is probably a really good idea. Alternatively, I could actually just build another Yorktown class carrier. So it's 310. We're paused, right? Yeah. So I can build it and cancel it. 310 and 105, which I have just enough for. Holy cow! It's tempting. That's very tempting. And how many days does it take? 78. We're 10 days behind the other Yorktown class. I'm not going to do it right now. I don't know if I want to. It's going to be really useful to get those out, but at the same time I want to upgrade Johnston Island. But maybe I shouldn't upgrade Johnston Island. Maybe instead I should worry about like upgrading like Macon Atoll or Tarawa. I think Tarawa had a bigger base historically, so I would probably upgrade that one just for historical reasons. Or even Ellis Island. What is it? I don't even know what's going on with this. It's a basic port. I can't even click on it. Is it... What's going on with it? I don't know. Okay, anyways, let's keep pushing on. And we do want to sink those cruisers, so I guess I'll wait and we'll upgrade Johnston Island. It's nice to have that. If we're doing island hopping, it's nice to have the... Oh, yeah, by the way, how do we do up over here? Oh, we sank it! I didn't get the notification, but we actually sank it. Okay, well, that's mission accomplished. We finally took a loss as well. Well, that's going to probably conclude this episode then. I think that in the next episode we'll very quickly send out our dive bombers to finish off the two badly damaged, hopefully, cruisers. I mean, look at how low their health is. And we don't even have to wait. We can just do it right now. How many do I want? Let's not send out the broken ones. So 2 each. Why be conservative? Let me just look real fast at the bomb situation. Let me also see if we have time. Okay, yeah. So I think that what I'll do is just call this episode to a close. I don't have time to finish the recording, finish the actual attack, but we know what we'll be doing in the next episode. And yeah, I think I might try to let the comments catch up a bit, see how we're doing. Wow. It hasn't even been a month. Things are going to speed up a lot, I'm sure, as soon as we have times where we're not in intense action. As soon as Task Force 17 is sent back to Johnston Island, or well, she wants to go back to Hawaii for upgrades, so we got to get her out of here. And that's probably means that we won't do the invasion of the Marshall Islands because there'll be nothing to protect it, so it'd be kind of foolish. We'll just recon it, which I haven't even done yet. I guess I can launch a recon plane while we're at it. Yeah. So we'll do the recon of Marshall, we'll sink those 2 cruisers, and we'll see what else happens in the next episode. Hopefully, as soon as we sink those cruisers, we can get Task Force 17 out of there and start speeding up the time progression. Get Johnston Island upgraded. So until then, thanks for watching, and take care.